Welcome back to Podcast and Chill, where we take a pause from the hustle of life to explore ideas that matter. I'm Gwen, your thoughtful guide.
And I'm Leo, the guy who's here to keep things fun. Before diving into today's episode, I'll ask you a quick question.
Oh, that sounds fun.
What's the one thing you absolutely can't live without?
Coffee? Or maybe my cozy blanket? What about you, Leo?
That's easy. The mousse cake that my mom cooks for me, it's like magic. But you know what? I think we're both avoiding the real answer.
Oh, right, you mean Wi-Fi? The thing we can't live without?
Close, but no. I'm talking about love. Can anyone really live without it?
You're right. Love is like air for the heart. But, how many people really know why love is so important?
Good question. Is it just about romantic stuff like fancy dinners, or is there more to it?
That's what we're talking about today. Love isn't just about big, flashy moments. It's in the small, everyday things we don't always notice.
This will be fun, real, and not one of those exciting sessions.
So grab your drink, get comfy, and join us as we talk about why love matters and the surprising ways it shows up in our lives.
And heads up, love might just be the key to living a happier, healthier life. Ready? Let's get started.
Let's start simple. Why do we need love, Leo?
Because who else will stop you from wearing socks with sandals?
True, but it's more than that. Science says people are built for connection. There's even a study from Harvard that's lasted 80 years. And guess what? It found that good relationships are the secret to happiness and living longer.
80 years? That's older than my oldest excuse for skipping gym class.
Oh, Leo, you're always coming up with something I can't imagine. Anyway, it's true. The study found that the key to happiness and even living longer isn't money or fame. It's having strong relationships.
So love and connection are basically like the cheat code for life?
Feeling connected to others makes us feel secure, valued, and, well, human. Whether it's family, friends, or even a friendly neighbor, these relationships give life meaning.
Wow, so love isn't just about romance. It's about finding your people. Or even your pets. Because let's face it, your dog is probably your biggest fan.
That's so true, a pet lover can feel it. So, love can be found everywhere if you just look for it.
All right, Gwen, I've got a twisty question for you. Can you truly love someone else if you don't love yourself first?
That's a big one. Honestly, probably not. Self-love is like the roots of a tree. If those roots aren't strong, the whole tree can't grow properly.
I like that. But wait, self-love can sound vague. Does it just mean having pizza to feel better after a tough day? Because I'm a big fan of that.
That's part of it. But real self-love is deeper. It's about knowing you're enough, even on bad days. It's about being kind to yourself, setting boundaries, and not letting negative thoughts take over. Think of it this way. Would you ever tell a friend, "You're a total failure," just because they made one mistake?
No way. That would be awful.
Exactly. So why do we say things like that to ourselves? Self-love isn't just about treating yourself to things like cake or relaxing.
It's also about being kind to yourself when you make mistakes. Like saying, it's okay, I can try again tomorrow, right?
That's definitely right. I want to bust a myth. Love isn't just about romantic relationships.
Right? If it were, my grandma and her cat would have the most epic love story of all time.
Yeah, love can show up in so many different ways, whether it's through family, friendships, or even your favorite hobby or passion. It's not just about one person, and it's not just about romance.
So love is like pizza. It comes in all different styles, but no matter how you slice it, it's always good.
You really love pizza, don't you? That's actually a great way to put it anyway.
Love comes in so many forms, and each one makes life richer. A friend might be the one who picks you up when you're feeling down, while a passion for painting or writing might be your outlet for expression and healing.
And don't forget self-love. That's the crust of the pizza, holding everything together. Without it, nothing else really works, right?
So true. And sometimes the love you give to your favorite hobbies or passions can be just as powerful as any relationship. Like how some people feel about music, or maybe even gardening. It's not always about people, it's about what makes you feel alive.
Now move on to the next part so you can learn some new phrases to understand the topic more.
I'm so excited. Listeners, let's take your own example on each phrase and share with other listeners in the comment section.
First up, we have take a pause. Stop what you're doing for a moment to rest. I often take a pause during busy days to meditate.
What a good habit. And there is cheat code for life. This is a phrase which is easy to misunderstand. Actually, it is a simple way or tip that makes life easier, like a special trick. Knowing how to manage time feels like a cheat code for life.
Interesting. The next phrase is bust a myth. To prove a common belief is wrong, someone wanted to bust the myth that they need to be perfect to succeed.
I agree. We have an interesting phrase here, roots of a tree. It is the foundation or basis of something. For example, self-love is like the roots of a tree, which is essential for growth.
Oh, it's easy to mistake it for the literal meaning. Then we have take over. To start controlling or being responsible for something. When my friend was on vacation, she had to take over the team meetings.
She's amazing. Now, let's ask our listeners a few questions.
Sure. First question, what small actions show love in your daily life?
Let me think. A smile, a kind message, or saying thank you shows love simply but meaningfully.
That's cool.
Gwen, can someone be truly happy without love in their life?
Happiness without love is possible, but love adds meaning and connection. Self-love, friendships, or passions can fill that space, even if it's not romantic love.
I like your viewpoint. There's a saying, love wins all. It means love is so powerful, right?
That makes sense. So why do you think love feels so powerful?
Maybe because it makes people do crazy things, like writing songs, climbing mountains, or eating pineapple pizza just because their partner loves it.
True. But on a deeper level, love brings joy, helps us heal from pain, and gives us motivation to overcome challenges. Research by Dr. Helen Fisher, a neuroscientist, shows that love activates the brain's reward system, releasing chemicals like dopamine that make us feel happy.
So, love is like chocolate for the brain?
Exactly. And love also makes us feel connected. When we know someone cares about us, we don't feel lonely.
Oh yeah, if we say, I'm so glad you're here, that means we say it to someone you care about.
I'm so glad you're here, Leo.
Thank you, Gwen. That's the power of love. Now let's talk about the fear of being without love. Many people feel anxious about being alone. Gwen, have you ever felt that way?
Honestly, yes. Like, when my friends are all in relationships and I'm just third wheeling, it's hard not to feel left out.
That's very common. Humans are social creatures, so it's natural to want connection. But here's the good news. Love isn't just romantic. It's also in small things, like helping a friend or enjoying a beautiful sunset.
I agree. And building love starts with yourself. For example, instead of saying, I need someone to love me, try saying, I'm learning to love myself every day. Can you repeat that, Leo?
Sure. I'm learning to love myself every day. Wow, that feels good to say.
So, self-love isn't selfish. It's like charging your own battery before helping others.
Yeah, Gwen, let's be real. Movies make love look so perfect. Candlelit dinners, magical kisses in the rain. Is that real life? For someone who is mostly single like me, it's curious.
Not always. Real love isn't perfect, and that's okay. Relationships are about honesty, trust, and supporting each other. A study from the University of California found that couples who focus on small, positive moments rather than perfection are happier.
Really? It seems you've researched a lot of things. So, it's not about having the perfect Instagram couple photos?
Yep, love is in the little things.
If love is in the little things, it doesn't have to be big or dramatic. It can be as simple as enjoying a quiet morning or sharing a laugh with a friend.
Or when your dog looks at you like you're their whole world. That's pure love.
Gratitude is also a big part of this. When we appreciate small joys, we feel more love. For example, saying, "I'm grateful for this moment," can shift your mindset. Try it, Gwen.
I'm grateful for this coffee and this podcast.
Perfect. When we focus on gratitude, we find love everywhere. Even in challenges, there are moments of connection and kindness.
Love is all around us, if we take the time to see it.
Let's continue learning 5 new phrases. You can do it.
I think our listeners are ready to learn.
Let's take a look at the phrase, feel left out. To feel not included in a group or activity. Sometimes when everyone went to the party without me, I felt left out.
That's sad. Now we have third wheeling, being the extra person in a group of 2 people, often couples. For someone who is single almost the time, I hate third wheeling when my friends go on dates.
The next phrase to learn is shift someone's mindset. Change your perspective to see things differently. For instance, practicing gratitude can help you shift your mindset.
I confirm. That's a good method for us to practice gratitude. Let's learn feel secure. To feel safe or confident. Having supportive friends makes me feel secure.
The last word is overcome something. Successfully deal with difficulties. With support from friends, I could overcome challenges in my life.
Wow, such a beautiful friendship. Now answer the remaining questions before wrapping up the episode.
Okay,
Can someone be truly happy without love in their life?
it's hard to feel truly happy without love. Love connects us to others and makes life meaningful, so it's important for happiness. Your turn. How can you show love to a friend or family member today?
You can show love by sending a thoughtful message, offering help, or simply spending quality time together.
I want to see our listeners' answers too. Just leave your answer in the comments section. So what have we learned today?
Love is powerful, it's okay to fear loneliness, and love doesn't have to be perfect. Most importantly, love is in the little things.
And it starts with loving yourself. Remember, you're always worthy of love, no matter what.
Beautifully said, Leo. To our listeners, take a moment today to appreciate the love in your life, big or small.
Thank you for listening to this podcast. See you next time for more lessons and laughs.
Bye for now, and remember, spread love like peanut butter, smooth and thick.